once again. It's week 4, and this class is meant for Nursery 3. Mashallah. As usual, I'm going to be taking you phonics, and we are still discussing the same topic we discussed last week, because like I said, we have so many diagraphs and we need to go over a few of them before you move to the next class. So today we are talking about this sound. We are familiar with it, we see it in so many words, but sometimes it can be very confusing because it has the same sound with this, which you're already used to. So before we move on, let's go over the meaning of diagraph again. By now you should know, and you should be able to tell me the meaning of a diagraph. But for those of us that tend to forget after taking ice cream and cake and all that, let me review the meaning again. Diagraphs are referred to as pair of letters representing a single sound. When they say pair, 2 letters coming to become one and having just one sound. Just like what we have here, you can see we have 2 letters, but these 2 letters, they come together. Once they are together, they are pair, and they have just one sound. So the sound we are going to be looking at specifically, because I know you will say, there are 2 sounds on the board. Yes, you're correct. But right now, the particular sound is the E and A sound. And the same goes with this double E. The sound for the double E and the sound for E and A are very much alike. But there are so many words with this sound and so many words with this sound as well. So let's move on to the sound itself. We've been saying sound, 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 sound. If you can guess what this sound is, surely you will also know what this is. Let's see if you can guess. Well, I'm sure you must have remembered. This is the E sound. And this is also the E sound. They are alike. They are the same thing. They have the same sound. The difference is just with the letters. While this is double E, this carries an A. This is just an E and an A. Mashallah. So this is the E sound. Let's look at the examples of words with the E sound. Here, the first example you will find, I can see double consonant blend beginning the first example, which is the C and R. C and R sounds what? Cur, cur, cur. Don't forget this sound, the E sound. After cur, you can find the E sound, then the M. Cur, E, M will give you the word cream. We all know what we do with that. We do with cream. After bathing, you use it to rub your body to keep your body moist. That is the spelling for it. Cur, E, M, cream. The next example is what we do unconsciously when we are sleeping. When you are sleeping, you see yourself eating chicken, playing football. That thing you do in your sleep is called dreaming. So the word dream is what we have for example number 2. And it also carries the E and A sound for E. So I can spot another double consonant blend, and it sounds dr, dr, dr. E, M will give you the word dream. Dr, E, M will give you the word dream. The next example, we all love to do this. In fact, even me, I love it a lot. And surely you don't have to be told. This is the word eat. 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 And the next example is the word b. Eat. The word beat. B. Eat. Beat. And the next one is beans. B. E. Beans. So many of us don't like beans, but really, beans is good for you. And this is the spelling for the word beans. B-E-A-N-S, beans. So for beans, you don't use the double E, you use the E sound, the one that carries the A. That is the E and the A. That is the sound you use for the word cream, dream, eat, beat, beans, and so many other words that carries this sound. For example, the word sit, S-E-A-T, sit, and beat, and so on, including bead. If you have a bead, the girls, I'm sure you have a bead. Bead is spelled B-E-A-D, bead, B-E-D, bead. Mashallah. Before we move on, I want us to go over some examples with the double E sound. Examples with the double E sound. I'm sure most of us must have, remembered words for this sound, but let's see if we can write some of them on the board quickly. The first example is the word see. Alhamdulillah, we can see with our eyes. See. Then the word bee. The honey bee. bee. What about seed? Seed, and so on and so forth. Before we move on again, I want to tell you that the E and A sound is the same thing with the double E sound. They have the same sound. This is the E sound and this is also the E sound. But sometimes there are places where you see E and A and it will sound differently. We'll soon get to that, but let's maintain this level for now so that you won't get confused. So let's go over the example once again, blending and pronouncing at the same time. The first example we have here for the E and A sound is the word cream. The second one is dream. The third, eat. The fourth, beat. And the fifth is the word beans. Let's go over to our homework. The homework is very easy and simple. The instruction says you should sort these words into the correct group. If you notice, you have words from 1 to 8, and you have the E sound, and you have the second E sound. If you look at these words from 1 to 8, you will discover some word carries the E and A sound, while some carries the double E sound. It's very easy. The simple thing you need to do is to just search for the word with the E and A sound and put it under the E and A sound. Then that of the E and E, that's the double E, you put it under the E and E sound. I'm going to be doing number 1 and 2 for you, so you'll find it very easy, and this is really an interesting homework. You don't even need to disturb mommy and daddy to assist you with it. But after you're done, make sure you show them, so if you're wrong in any way or you miss anyone, you will get correction. Number 1 is the word tea. We all love taking tea. Yes. And tea is spelled T-E-A. Surely if I put the word tea here, it will be wrong. That's the wrong group for the word tea. So I need to put it under the group with the E and A. Simple. Number 1, we'll go for E and A, the word tea. Mashallah. And number 2 carries the double E. If I were to put it under E and A, because they have the same sound, that might be also wrong, because that is not the group for it. It doesn't belong there. So I have to put it under the E and E. And C is the word that is spelled with S-E-E. So it has to be here. You mark it first so you won't get it mixed up. S-E-E. See. So I've done the first one for you. I'm sure 3 to 8 shouldn't be difficult. Mashallah. Please don't concentrate so you won't have to copy what is already written here. You have to just search for the words here and arrange them accordingly. I hope we all understand that. And if along the line you get confused, don't forget to send me a message on WhatsApp on 08052126202, and the name remain Hafsat Umar. Mashallah. Don't forget to wash your hands, stay indoor, and stay safe. Mashallah.